What's up, guys? This is Joydeep from JD Blogs. Welcome to my channel. And as I said in my previous videos, this is the first video wherein we're talking about. I'll be speaking to my first guest today, and he's from the IT industry. Okay, and uh, and probably an stalwart in this industry. So, without wasting further time, let's dive into and speak to him. And I hope you guys will enjoy this video.
We have Soman with me, as I said. Okay, so I'll be having a interaction with him and trying to understand his life. And thank you so much for joining me. Okay, and giving me an opportunity to speak to you. So,
Thank you. Hi.
so if you can just start off first, how has been your journey so far? And if you can just say some words.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Jaydeep, for having me here in this series of yours. First, I would like to congratulate for your new channel, and I wish you all the best and very good luck with your venture of this, and hope you get a lot of support in the form of likes, views, subscribers, etc. And thank you
so
for
much.
having me or putting me in your this series. Okay. So this is a very good initiative or a good content that you're going to make here. Uh, the title which says ordinary to extraordinary, but I'm not sure whether I'm really am some extraordinary person or anything like that. But
But
journey that I have taken, yeah,
yes, I would like to say that your achievements have been really extraordinary. So that is something
yeah. I
which
mean,
is
yeah. I think to give me or give my little background here to the all the viewers. So I belong from a place in the district Dhanbad. Dhanbad is a district in Jharkhand. So I belong from that district in a small place. I grew up and did my schooling and everything. And then, and of course, there was a lot of, because I was belonging to a very like a small middle class family, and everybody knows what are the challenges they face commonly in the day to day life. So from there to the place where I am currently, which is in the Silicon City of India, which is Bangalore. I have earned respect in society and a place for myself in this big city. So and then I am like whatever I was earlier, and then whatever currently I am. So the journey quite for so far is quite remarkable, and then that is extraordinary rather than me. I would put that way.
right. So my next question to you is, uh, do you think, I mean, in order to succeed, you also need to see failures?
Uh, Everybody says that you need to fail so that you know the importance of success in life. Rather, I would say failure is not always the opposite of success. It's not that whenever you try to do something and then that doesn't work out, that doesn't mean that you have failed, right? The attempt that you try to do, right, that you make to do something, that is more important in my view, and that's what I look for it. So whenever I do anything, right, so so what I do is like for every task or whatever, it could be a small or big. So I always think that there could be a chance, small chances of that task or that whatever I'm doing of not working out, right? Okay, so if you make your mind know 100% that will work out, and then when you fail, you'll get disheartened, right? And then you may not even try it again. So that is a point that everybody need to note. And then for me, there is always a plan B and sometimes a plan C as well, right? So if the plan A, I would not say again that it failed or did not work out. So I would say just did not work out the way you wanted. So I have a plan B, okay, that I can again go forward to or think about. And then if that also doesn't work out, there's a plan C, right? So don't
Right.
take the opposite of success as a failure. So keep trying, and then of course you will get it one day. So that is
Basically,
how I take it.
your mantra is to never give up. If
Yep.
I
Yeah,
got that
definitely. Yeah.
right. So that's a very good thought, Soman. So I mean, there is a saying that innovation leads an individual to take an action. So, what
Yeah.
are your thoughts on that?
So, so you mean to say that what is the motivation towards any
Correct.
for
Correct.
my task or for anybody's task, right? What motivates you, right? So see, it depends on you, right? And then for every person, there could be a different motivation, right? Now, as I talked about my background, the point where I started, or point where my family was, where it was a very, kind of a very, uh, this was like kind of foot to mouth situation, right? Hand to mouth situation where you hardly kind of surviving, right? So from their
Correct.
point, I would say for any middle class to go above that point, so that is the biggest motivation to start with, right? So right, you everybody wants to come out of that situation, right? They want their family and then their loved ones to be out of that situation, right? So that will be the biggest motivation for people like me, right? Who come from a middle class background and then they want to do something differently. Of course, that should be the starting point, and then as in when you move ahead in your life, and your motivation or your goals changes with time, right? So suppose now you have earned a position in the society and in life. Now you can set a goal for yourself, right? Now I want to achieve this and so on, so on and so forth, right? So things can, your goal should keep on changing and moving. So you should not have only one motivation, but you can keep like multiple of those things in your life.
Right. So, the kind of the profession you are into, I'm sure there you come across pressures on your daily work. So, how do you cope up with pressure?
No, of course, I mean, see, anybody who works for corporate. So anyway, I worked in IT or software. There's no point in guessing that since I'm in Bangalore. So of course, there are a lot of pressure of project delivery and all,
Mhm.
right? But those are like part and parcel of your daily work. So when you grow in your profession and your experience, you learn how to cope with it, and you won't learn it like in the day one. So I'm in this industry for last 15 years. It took some time to take that pressure. Initially, when you're fresh out of the college, you may not understand how to take it. So slowly and gradually, you try to calm yourself, peace yourself, how to take all these things, as and when you go in that career path, right? So it's not a one day thing. So tend to learn it, right, and then cope with it. But yeah, some people, of course, really get frustrated and then end up I don't know, taking hasty or different kind of wrong decisions in their life and career. But yeah, I mean, you need to get used to it because there is no running away from it. So so just be cool, calm, and then take one step at a time. Create some suppose you have a like 10 items or 10 work in your whole day that you have to achieve. So you need to prioritize it, which is the most priority item, and then you have to tick that list one by one, and then as you keep going in that day or that week or that month. So that is how I do it.
Right. Right. So, that leads to my next question, Soman. So, how do you handle a difficult task which has been maybe assigned or given to you?
Mhm. So I think I partly answered it. So difficult task or any task, like you can break that task into smaller chunks, and then you can prioritize it, and then you can achieve that way. That is one way of doing it, right? And then and of course, you need to plan. Okay, so straight away, you or me or nobody should jump straight away on the task. You have to pre-plan it. You can plan it in your mind, or maybe in a piece of paper, or any other tool that you would like to plan it. So it could be a task in your say day-to-day job, or it could be a task in your say in your life, right? So let's not talk only about say work. So your life is also like a big thing, right, that you have to lead, right? So the task can be anywhere. So plan it well, right? See the pros, cons, and everything, right? And then you attack it. That's how we should do it, I think.
Right. So, Soman, just a question I would like to know. So, what would you like to say to users who are currently, they are inspiring to come to the IT industry. So, what would you like to say?
I think it's not about IT industry or things like such. So it could be any industry. People maybe right now in college, or in any part of the in their profession or career or in their life, who want to achieve say come to IT industry or for any industry. You should be passionate about whatever you are trying to get into, right? You should not do any task or any work for the sake of it. Maybe because your parent is saying to do it, or or it should not be only like mean for your earning a living, right? You should like whatever you do, right? So that's the mantra that I could say. So for me, I whatever I'm doing, I used to like it. So nobody forced me into this. So computers and all, I started liking, say, from the school days only. So, and then there was an inner calling that this is it, that I want to do it, right? So that is how I ended up in this field. So nobody like kind of forced me or planned for me. Like I planned it for myself. So that is how you should take it. Doesn't matter if it is IT, non-IT, business, or anything, right? So you should be passionate about it, and then the success will be yours.
Right, right. So, Soman, thank you so much for giving us your valuable time and sharing your experiences with me. Okay, so I hope the viewers who would see this video would definitely enjoy the conversation we had. More than enjoying, I think they would get motivated, and so I think this would definitely help them to progress in their career, right? So, thank you once again for giving your time to us and being a part of this new series which I've started, which is known as Ordinary to Extraordinary. Right. So thank you once again.
Thank you, Jaideep, for having me here. Hope the viewers will, at least get some what you say motivation from this series, not only by my video or whatever videos are coming in this series. Thanks again, Jaideep, for having me. So, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.